Have you ever gone through something that you thought was just going to break you to pieces? Something so unexpected, so hard that you started questioning everything. Your worth, your choices, your life path, every decision that you've made, it all comes down to this moment of what the heck did I do? And like you go into this self deprecating mode of, I'm so stupid. I'm so lazy. I'm so this, so that. And today I want to offer you a reframe that's completely changed my life, and I hope that it changes yours too. I can now see that in my own struggles that I was my worst enemy instead of my best friend, and we really need to be our best friends, especially in those moments where it's like a tower moment, everything's falling down, and we really just need to be there for ourselves. So my question is for you, what if the hard times weren't meant to break us, but they were actually meant to call us closer to ourselves, closer to home, and become more aligned with our own purpose, our own power, and our own love story with ourselves? That song "Coming Home" by Skylar Grey is playing on the back in the back of my head right now. Because that's what healing is. It's a return. It's a coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. It's not who you were. It's about who you are underneath all of it. We are taught to see pain as failure. And let's be real, we don't live in a culture that leaves much room for pain. We're taught to hustle through it, we're taught to numb it, and we're taught to make it look pretty. But when the bottom falls out, when the relationships disappear, the job ends, the diagnosis hits, we're often left wondering, why me? What did I do wrong? But here's what nobody's going to tell you. It's that the hardest moments that we face are not punishments. Invitations to slow down, invitations to come back to ourselves, and an invitation for self-love, soul alignment, and 10 of cups moment of just abundance and love. When these moments happen, we get to question, what do I believe? Am I living in alignment? And most importantly, am I living in alignment with who I actually am or just who I thought I needed to be? There was a time where I looked like I had it all together on the outside. I was doing everything right, checking all the boxes, holding it all together. But I felt like I was a performer, an entertainer, a juggling act, and I didn't really feel like my life was mine. And then came a period of about 3 years, which was just an absolute breakdown. It was dark. And I remember popping up in certain situations where it was Christmas time and I couldn't get out of bed. I was just like wanted to drink wine and watch Netflix. And that pops in my head. And then there's these feelings of just absolute sadness. And I was just searching for somebody to come take me out of my sadness or just take me out in general because I didn't think my life was worth living and I didn't know what was wrong with me. It was absolute darkness and it lasted for quite some time. And what I ended up doing was, during this was during COVID, so I really got into meditation and I really started asking questions. Who am I really? So that's where these videos and my whole life purpose comes from is helping you so that if you are in that dark place or you're headed in that dark place or you just need more information about how can I discover who I am, that's where these videos come from. They come from my own journey of figuring out who I am and understanding that the things that I've been through in life, they are not for shame. They are not for anybody else's entertainment or the word that's I'm trying to come up with is because sometimes people take this idea that I'm weak and they use it because then they think that they can outwill me or that because I am kind and caring that they can use me. So it's not about any of that anymore. My entire life is just about discovering who I am and healing myself. And that dark time, it didn't break me. It only made me stronger. And I know that it can make you stronger too. So let's talk about if you're in it right now. Pain can be a portal. It's a doorway into your truth, into clarity, and into space. It's a doorway into truth, into clarity, and self-love. Because when everything falls away, all that's left is you. It's your journey. It's your breath, your voice, your soul. And maybe that's the whole point. But to remember who you were all along. Before the world told you how you should be. That's what coming home really means to me. So, how do you start coming home to yourself? First off, you need to know that you are not broken. You are just becoming. That pain has a purpose, and it's not to ruin you, it's to remake you into somebody that's more aligned with your soul purpose, more self love, more self centeredness. You need to become the Mother Earth of your own reality. You need to give yourself permission to feel. Feel the big feelings. Let the grief come. Let the tears fall. That's just part of the cleansing. Every breakdown clears space for something new, a breakthrough. So you have to give yourself and allow yourself time to feel the big feelings. You cannot outrun this process. And you can ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me right now? If it isn't trying to teach me that I am a loser, that I make bad decisions, that I am not worthy, what is it trying to teach me? Is it trying to teach me that I am worthy? Is it trying to teach me self respect? Is it trying to teach me self love? Is it showing me my own strength? What truth have I been afraid to live? And you give, and you get to give, and you get to choose love. Even here, even in the pain, even in the struggle, you get to pick which way you want to go. And I highly recommend you choose love. Write a letter to your past self and let her know that you made it. So if nobody's told you this today, I am proud of you. And every step you take back to yourself, every moment you choose truth over performance. If this spoke to you, I'd love for you to share in the comments what has a difficult season in your life taught you about yourself. And if you're walking through it, know you're not alone. I'm here with you. Please subscribe. Please share with a friend.